Depression is often left alone and not dealt with. By doing this, people are risking living with depression, which can be from alcohol and drug use. Depression can be so severe that it could end in suicide. The following stats in Australia show that 6% of people in Australia are affected by depression or have an illness relating to depression. I think it's time that people stopped avoiding going to the doctor and start to find out what is wrong with people with depression before it's too late. It's time to raise awareness for these people. To start with, depression can start with just feeling sad, or it can start with personal issues at home. If you have depression, you can lose interest in being motivated by going outside and being active. You often feel guilty about a lot of things that have happened in the past, and you wish that you could change it. You start to go to bed late and wake up in the morning feeling really bad and not well, which isn't really helpful for you because you get the same feeling every day, and also you get body pains and aches in your body. It comes to the point where it just comes too much for some people who can't take being homebound and constantly in pain, feeling sad and constantly in tears. This may happen because people are not taking the advice from other people to go see a doctor or a therapist, and they think they're tough and they don't need help from other people. They think that they are fine and that they don't need help, but clearly they do need help, because you can't go through depression and not seek help because it's risking your health and it's affecting the way you live. Right now, we have a special guest with us here in the studio today. He also has lived through depression. For a time, he wanted to be alone from everyone. It nearly got to the point where he couldn't bear with all of this. But with the help from his friends, he recovered now and is living very happily. Please welcome Mark. Mark, what was it like going through depression? It's not very easy to deal with because you're trying to live a normal life. Depression has the sort of thing where it just gets to you and you can't get rid of it. But you can go see a doctor to help you with depression. Mark, how painful was it to live with depression? It was quite painful, you know. I used to wake up in the morning having body pains, and I couldn't do simple things like make my own breakfast or make a cup of tea. And I couldn't do normal chores around the house because it was preventing me from doing them. Mark, what made you go to your doctor and seek for help? I think it's when I got to the point where it just got too much for me, and one of my friends came over and she recognized just how painful it was, so she took me to my doctor, and since then I couldn't be more happier. Thank you Mark for coming in and chatting to us about your experiences of depression. So there you go. Depression is not easy to deal with, but if more people just went to the doctor to find out what is wrong with them, then everyone will be happier.